I'm Lance Yelvington for CyberCountry. You know, the roots of American music are all interconnected. In fact, you'll find most of the root structure for country, as well as Americana and folk and gospel, as well as soul, to be coming from pretty much the same place. One of the bedrocks of American music, Sam Moore, is going to tell us more about his career and one of his favorite causes in this CyberCountry Minute.
My name is Sam Moore, formerly of Sam and Dave. Well, since there is no Sam and Dave anymore, I'm Sam Moore. Well, you know, I just finished doing, not long ago, I did the album with all the stars in the world, like Vince Gill, Wynonna, B.B. Winans, Travis Tritt. Oh my God, I had a lot of country on my last album. And then I had some like Bruce Springsteen, Bon Jovi, things of that nature, Sting. So I did pretty good. That was Overnight Sensational, produced by Randy Jackson, as you would well know from American Idol. So that's what I was doing, and I promoted that. I got the Mobile Awards. The Mobile Awards would be, in England, equivalent to being one of the first black artists to have be responsible for black music in bringing it to Britain. So I got the Mobile Award. So I've been doing pretty good on that. I did pretty good. I got an award on that. So that's what's basically happened.
And so right now, you mentioned the thing you did last year, Overnight Sensational.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a funny feeling looking at all these artists that you contributed to through your contributions of your music? Was it a funny thing looking at these artists, you know, and what they've done with the influence that you gave them?
Well, you know, most of them, there were a couple of them I didn't actually see face to face.
Mm-hmm.
But then there were a couple that I did see. I recorded in front of Sting, with him, Bon Jovi, Paul Rogers, Stevie Winwood, those people, and Wynonna, I recorded with her. But some of them I didn't. But to consider the fact that these people asked to do the album with me, tells me a whole lot, man. I really felt proud of that. I really felt happy about that. So that was, in itself, very important to me.
Now, we're talking about American music in general, and really the close connection between folk, Americana, country, and soul. Because the roots, especially with your gospel roots, are kind of similar. Say anything about the similarity between country and soul and their gospel roots?
Good. The question that you're asking, the equation between gospel, rhythm and blues, soul, and country, they're all in the same avenue. When I came out of gospel, but when you listen to it, the early stuff that Sam and Dave did, it has a little gospel to it, and it has a little taste of country to it. So they were all coordinated together, which wasn't too bad. Now, if you would ask me about it today, I don't know so much about that today. I couldn't agree with that it would have that same connotation. But in the days when I was recording, like when James Brown, Ray Charles, Sam and Dave, Sam Cooke, yeah, I would have to go along with that.
Well, have you been surprised at the way people like Randy Jackson have come up and said, hey, wait a minute, Sam's music's important. Why don't we have him do some stuff? And, you know, and you're doing stuff now with Randy Jackson.
Well, you know, Randy, you know, I've known Randy for a long time. You know, it goes back to, say, Dylan. From Dylan to Journey, you know. But after that, in between that, he was an industry man at the record company. When I was looking around, I was looking for a producer. Randy was not the first person I was looking at. not that he wasn't good. I hadn't thought about that because I knew he was a very busy man. But then the word got out that I was and I said, well, okay. They were bugging me about it, and they said, what did Randy want us to do? I said, okay, you're worrying me so much, tell him he can do 2 or 3. They said, okay, we go back and tell him that. Then the next thing I knew, I heard him, he said, no, I'm not doing 2 or 3. And I said, oh, okay. They said, he's doing the whole album. I said, oh. So it's not like he said, he asked me. He just took the whole album and he did the whole, and I tell you, man, he did. I'm very proud of what he did. He is a producer. He's a talented producer. And I rate him very high as to what I do.
Now, what can you tell me about the charity that you're doing right now?
The charity. There were 2 people that had a wonderful success. They had a little girl. When I say success, meaning the wife, she worked on like Friends, husband. He was the wonderkin for a Gene Autry. That's the news I got. He and his wife had a little girl, a baby, and the little girl had a disease that they hadn't done they didn't know what it was. But about time that they had diagnosed what it was, she died. At 6 months. So those 2 wonderful people, lovely people, and nice people, I tell you, they dropped everything, their careers, and they went on and they have dedicated their lives to their little girl, and it's dedicated to Lily Clare, which was her name. And they've dedicated their lives, and they've gotten my management company to produce musically the awareness to make, because they have something going in, I think it's Vegas, LA, and now here. So they have an awareness that they want everybody to know. If you have a child or children, don't worry about, well, I can't have it diagnosed because I don't have the money or I don't have the insurance. It is no charge. They will take care of everything for you. And that's how I got involved, because here's somebody that is honest and the real deal here, as well as anything, to say, well, we want to raise funds and we're going to do something. They're not lining their pockets or having offshore accounts or going on vacations. The money that is raised here will stay here to take care of all the needs for your child and your children. I think that's wonderful.
The organization is opening a treatment facility at Meharry Medical Center, Meharry Medical College in Nashville, to take care of this region of the country. The foundation does everything from diagnostic to support groups, social work, socialization, and just the support for a family that has a child that's been devastated by a neurobrain disease, whether it's autism or attention deficit or Down syndrome, retardation, Asperger's. There's about 6,000 variations of brain chemical disorders, and they will do the screening, the genetic testing. They have support groups for the families. You know, it's tough when you've got other siblings and there's a child that's impaired. They go through a lot of holy heck. And Lily Clare Foundation has organized support groups, and they will literally, say for example, a small child was born today or tomorrow, an infant, these people will be in that child's life and that family's life really for as long as the child is here on earth.
Hi, this is Sam Moore again. I know you're getting tired of looking at this face of mine, but I just want to remind you, I want you to come out next week, next Wednesday, and see me. If not, then get the tickets if you want to and come see me. If you don't want to get the tickets and use the ticket, then give them to a family that will come and see me. But I would probably like for you to come along with the family and see me. Will you do that? Because if you don't, then I'm going to come and see you after the show. Thank you. Bye.